In the lush hills of Jamaica, Kimar was a man with hands meant for building, but a pocket that stayed empty. Frustrated by the lack of opportunities, he secured a 2-week visitor's visa to the United States. When he landed in New York, the towering skyscrapers looked like monuments of gold. But when his 2 weeks expired, Kimar made a fateful choice. He packed his bags, changed his phone number, and stepped into the shadows as an undocumented immigrant. For 10 long years, Kimar lived a ghost life in Brooklyn. He worked grueling under-the-table construction shifts in the freezing winter, always looking over his shoulder. He couldn't visit home, he couldn't get a driver's license, and every siren's wail made his stomach drop. The American dream became a golden cage. One rainy Tuesday, a routine traffic stop shattered his world. Within weeks, the system caught up with him, and Kimar was put on a plane with nothing but the clothes on his back and a single cardboard box. Stepping off the plane in Kingston, the warmth of the Jamaican sun felt like a mockery. Returning to his old district, the reception wasn't filled with open arms but sharp tongues. "Look at the big American man," the local bad minds would jeer at the village shop. 10 years in Babylon and you come back with nothing but a pair of old sneakers? What a failure. The ridicule was a heavy stone to carry. Kimar's family was disappointed, and his old friends looked at him with pity or scorn. For months, he isolated himself, battling depression and the stinging shame of deportation. He was a stranger in the land he once called home, branded with the ultimate island stigma, the deportee. One morning, looking out at his late grandfather's overgrown, abandoned acres of land in St. Elizabeth, a spark ignited in Kimar. In America, he had watched people pay top dollar in fancy supermarkets for organic Caribbean produce, things that grew freely in Jamaica's rich volcanic soil. Instead of begging for a job, Kimar grabbed a machete and cleared the land himself. He used the disciplined, grueling work ethic he had learned in New York, but this time he poured it into his own soil. He started small, planting scallion, thyme, and Scotch bonnet peppers. When the local farmers laughed at his modern irrigation ideas, techniques he had researched using free Wi-Fi at the parish library, Kimar just dug his boots deeper into the dirt. Within 2 years, Deportee Farm became the most bountiful plot in the parish. Kimar didn't just sell to the local market. He struck a deal with major resort hotels on the North Coast that were desperate for a reliable, high-quality supply of fresh produce. A setback is just a setup for a comeback, and your true worth is never dictated by the country you live in, but by the vision you carry inside you. Kimar chased a dream across the ocean, only to find that his true fortune was buried right where he started. His story reminds us that rejection from one place can be the catalyst to building your own empire, and that no amount of public ridicule can stop a person who is willing to humble themselves, work hard, and cultivate their own destiny.